Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day so far. Are you ready to get started with our good morning song? Let's make our arms into a big circle out in front of us like this. Now raise it up high. We'll give a little stretch from side to side, back to the middle, and let's bring the circle back down in front of us. Now it's time to sing. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. So let's get started with our calendar and weather chart. First, we start with the month. The month is January. You're right, friends. The month is January, and today is January 26th. So let's move our chip over from yesterday, which was January 25th, over to the number 26. And let's say the date. Today is January 26th, and up at the top we have the year. Do you remember what the year is? 2021. So let's say the date all together. Today is January 26th, 2021. All right, friends, let's warm up those counting fingers because we have a lot of counting to do. Let's start up here at the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Whew, that was quite a lot of counting. We have had 26 days so far in the month of January. And look at that. The month is almost over. All right, friends, it's time to move on to the Days of the Week song. First, I need to see 7 fingers like this because we have 7 days in our week. Now it's time to sing. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If we go down, down, down here, who remembers what the day was yesterday? Monday. Yesterday was Monday. So that means that today must be Tuesday. You're right, friends. Today is Tuesday. And if today is Tuesday, that means that tomorrow will be Wednesday. But let's go back to today and let's sing Today is Tuesday. Will you sing with me? Today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday all day long. Today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday all day long. Back up here, I have the season. Who knows what the season is? Winter. You're right. And down here, we have a picture of the weather. So that means that it's time to sing the weather song. Will you sing that with me? What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? Do you see what's on the picture? It's another cloudy day where I live. When I look outside, all I see is gray and white because it's a cloudy day. And if I move over to my temperature chart, look at that. It's on blue. That means that it's very, very cold at my house. What's the weather like where you live? All right, friends, it's time to move on to the letter of the week. Yesterday, we learned a new letter. Do you remember what sound this letter makes? Very good, friends. Can we make that sound together? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. P, p, p. This letter says p, p, p. And do you know what letter this is? You're right. This is the letter P. And this is a lowercase p. P says p, p, p. Now I wonder what I'll find inside of my number and letter box. Remember, inside of this box, I have something that starts with the letter P. Today, I actually have 2 things that start with the letter P. These are both colors. Do you know what I have inside of the box? Are you ready to see? I have the color purple. If you guessed purple, you're absolutely right. But wait a minute. I also have the color pink. So if you guessed pink, you were also right. Pink and purple both start with the letter P. Can you think of anything that's the color pink? What about a flamingo? A flamingo is the color pink. And what about purple? Can you think of anything that's the color purple? An eggplant. That's what I was thinking too. Pink and purple both start with the letter P. So yesterday, we also learned a new number. Do you remember that I called this number the snowman number? Do you remember what number it was? 8. You're absolutely right, friends. Now let's see 8 fingers. So first we're going to hold up 5 fingers like this, but we need 3 more fingers to make 8. There we go. Let's count our 8 fingers together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number 8. Now inside of the box, I have 8 pine cones. I'm going to gather them all up. And as I count them, I'm going to lay them on top of the box. Will you count with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pine cones. Yesterday we learned that a long time ago, people relied on animals as a form of transportation before modern vehicles were invented. Now I just want to remind you all again that animals are living creatures and they have to be treated well and with respect. So transportation means a way for someone or something to get from here to there, right? We've talked a lot about the different ways that people travel, but what about transporting things from one place to another? Well, pack animals like donkeys, goats, camels, and even elephants are animals that carry supplies or loads on their back. So today we rely on vehicles like delivery trucks and cargo planes and even freight trains to deliver supplies. But pack animals were used a long time ago to do the same job. Now in some parts of the world where it's too difficult for vehicles to travel through, people will still use pack animals as a form of transportation. Are you ready to see the work tray for the day? Let's go check it out. For today's work, you will need some Play-doh, a rolling pin, and some animal figurines. These are the same animals that I used yesterday. These are called pack animals, and pack animals are animals that carry supplies or loads on their back. So today, we are going to make footprints inside the Play-doh and observe the type of tracks that these pack animals make. So let's start off by taking the Play-doh. We're going to flatten it out into a nice flat surface for the animals to travel on. So you can take your rolling pin and roll out the dough, or you can just use your hands and flatten it out this way instead. So we're making a nice flat surface. I think I'm going to start with this goat. So I'm going to take the goat and just walk the goat along the Play-doh. And look at the little tracks that the goat makes. Let's compare those tracks to elephant tracks. An elephant is a much larger pack animal. I wonder what type of tracks the elephant will make. Ooh, those footprints are much larger. You can compare them to the goat. The goat has smaller footprints, and the elephant had larger footprints. Let's clear the surface. So I'm going to erase those footprints by rolling out the dough again, and let's start off with the foal. Walk along the surface. Look at those little footprints. I wonder if the mother horse will have larger footprints. Let's check it out. She does. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. Today we learned all about pack animals. Do you remember what a pack animal is? A pack animal is an animal like an elephant or a horse or a goat that carries loads or supplies on their back. Thanks for learning with me today. Remember, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and be sure to check me out on outschool.com for live and interactive classes. Now before we go, we have one last song to sing. Wave goodbye like this, and together we'll sing. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a good day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.